Hi, welcome to day 14 of the 21-day challenge. Today, we've made it through the second week of the challenge. Today's focus is on reconnecting with your breath, with your mind, with your body. Come to a comfortable seat and bring your hands to your legs. Sit tall and begin to notice your breath. You can move your head gently side to side, releasing any tension in your neck. Maybe circle your head one way and the other way a few times to release tension, to soften. Send the arms all the way up, interlace the fingers, turn the palms to the ceiling, and push up against the hands. Bring the arms out in front of you, still keeping your fingers interlaced, and let your head release between your arms as you push forward. Reach the arms back up, inhale. Exhale, take the right hand to the floor and bend to the right side, extending through the left side of your body. Come back up, inhale. Send the left hand to the floor, bend to the left as you extend through the right. Come back up, inhale. Twist to the right side, right hand comes behind you, left to the leg. Not forcing the twist. Come back through center, inhale. Exhale, twist to the left. Lengthen with your inhale, deepen with your exhale. Come back up through center, inhale. And as you exhale, bring your hands back down to the floor in front of you. Begin to walk yourself forward, and as you walk forward, let your torso sway side to side, releasing tension in your body. Walk over to the right side, lengthen over your right leg, and reach the left arm up and over, extending towards the right side. Bring it through center, send it to the left. Bend over the left leg and reach up with the right arm, opening through the right side of your body. Send it through center, right hand to the floor, left arm reaches, through center, and switch sides, and continue to flow from one side to the other, sweeping the opposite arm up to give you that deep stretch. Follow your breath, connecting with that breath. Good. Come through your last one and make your way back to your center. Bring the legs out in front of you, but keep your knees bent. Take your arms underneath your knees. Hold on to opposite wrist, forearm, or elbow. Let your body release over your legs and keep the knees as bent as you need to. If you like, you can slide your feet forward and stretch out the legs a little bit more if that's comfortable. Continue to move gently side to side, swaying your body. And then let your head release towards the knees, softening and letting go. Take a few more slow, deep breaths there, reconnecting with that breath, following its flow in and out of your body. Slowly make your way back up to sit. Keep your left leg straight and cross your right ankle above the left knee. The foot hangs off the edge a little bit. And take your right hand to the right inner thigh, pushing that leg a little bit gently to open the hip. Then if you like, you can take the hands to the floor and start to fold forward over your legs, folding at your hips. And go as far as you can go. Maybe it's not very far. Maybe you need to sit up the whole entire time, and that's fine. Just go as far as you can go until you feel a gentle stretch in the back of your leg, and maybe even in your low back slightly. Slowly come back up. Extend your right leg and cross your left. Bring your ankle above the knee. Left hand to the left inner thigh as you gently push into the leg to create more space there. And if you're ready, you can start to walk yourself forward over your legs, softening there, going as far as your body allows today without forcing. Be gentle with your body and follow that breath in and out, creating lengthened space with each inhale, and maybe going a little bit deeper with each exhale. Walk yourself back up, extend both legs, and then bring the bottoms of the feet together, but don't bring the feet all the way in towards you. Let the Legs be as extended as possible so you're creating a diamond shape with your legs. Let the knees open out as you grab onto your ankles and soften there. Continue to breathe, connecting with the breath. You can move the legs up and down a few times. Lengthen with your inhale, and as you exhale, start to fold forward. And as you inhale, rise back up. Exhale as you fold forward, and inhale as you rise back up. Good. Exhale, fold. Inhale to rise back up, feeling the breath moving up and down. Exhale, and inhale, rise back up. Good. Fold with your exhale, and rise back up with your inhale. Good. Next time you fold forward, hang out there, folding over your legs, and let your head release. You can once again move your head side to side or sway your torso side to side if that feels good as you settle into the pose. Notice the breath, and notice how your body feels, where you feel the stretch, where you don't feel the stretch. And be aware of everything that goes on in your body in the pose. Be aware of what goes on in your mind in the pose as well. Slowly come back up. Bring your knees in. Take your left leg and cross the ankle over the right leg and place the hands behind you. Sit up nice and tall. And notice if you're able to keep the left leg bent or if you need to straighten it. If you can, slide the left foot back a little closer to your hip and see how that feels. Maintain a nice long spine, so if your spine starts to round, you may need to back away a little bit. If you can walk your hips forward towards the foot, go ahead. Maybe the hips come all the way towards the foot, giving you a nice stretch in a pigeon pose. Nice seated pigeon here. Good. Continue with that breath. Continue to lengthen the spine. Notice if your alignment is off because of tightness. Walk it back, send the hips back, and extend your legs. And now do the same thing. Bend your right leg and cross the left ankle. Walk your foot back a little bit, your right foot, if that's comfortable for you. And maybe lift the hips. Start to send the hips forward towards your heel if that feels comfortable for you. Walking yourself as close as possible so that you feel a stretch. And notice how your body feels on this side. Does it feel different or the same than the other side did? Sometimes one side is a little tighter than the other side. So be aware of those slight differences and connect with those differences. Continue with your breath and continue to lengthen all the way up the spine to the crown of your head. Good. Almost there. Walk your hands back, send the hips back, uncross and extend your legs. Shake them out a bit, stretching them out. You can give your thighs a massage, walking your hands down from the tops to the knees and then past the knees into your shins, massaging your legs out because it feels nice, and then work it up the legs towards your thighs and towards your hips. Good. Take your hands to the floor behind you, press into the earth and bend your knees. Lift the sternum, let your back arch, draw the shoulders back, but keep your neck neutral so you're not throwing your head back. And release. Lay back on your mat and bring your feet to the mat, about hip distance. Take your hands and press into your upper thighs, resting the heel of your hand on your hip bones, and really press into the legs and create traction in your low back. Now this may take a few attempts before you actually feel that stretch and that release in the legs and in your hips and low back. So keep at it until you feel that it feels good for your body. And take a few breaths there, maybe about 5 breaths. Then hug your knees in. Bring your knees over your hips, hands on the tops of your knees, and let your feet just hang towards the floor, being pulled down without working. Press into the tops of the knees and let your thigh bones settle into the hip sockets. And as you press, notice how that feels for your hips, for your back. And you can shake the legs side to side a little bit, very subtle shaking of the knees, and see how that feels, how that resets your femur into your hip socket. And then bring one knee in, and then the other knee. And do that a few times, switching knees, bringing one in and then the other one in. And notice how that feels for your body, reconnecting with the ground, with the earth, and with your body. Begin to circle your knees one way a few times, circling around, and then the other way a few times. Notice how that feels for your body. Good. Hug your knees in. Give yourself a big squeeze and rock side to side a few times. Let the knees open out to the sides and grab onto the outer edges of your feet. Bottoms of the feet come together. Ground down into your hips and into your shoulder blades. And then take a happy baby. Bottoms of the feet face up. Rock side to side. Continue to ground down into your tailbone. Maybe extend the right leg out. And then bring the right knee in and extend the left leg out. And bring it back in. Hug your knees in once again. Give yourself a big squeeze, reconnecting with yourself. Extend the legs forward, reach the arms up behind you. Take a full body stretch, stretching in all directions, hands, feet. Circle your ankles and your wrist if you like, and then hug it in and come to sit. Make your way there slowly with the least amount of effort possible. Thank you so much for watching today and for joining me in this challenge. I hope that you're enjoying it and that you continue with the practice even when the challenge is over. Remember to share, like, and comment to keep the channel growing so that I can keep providing yoga practices for you to enjoy even when you can't get to a studio.